Alright y'all, I was gonna do another Plague video, however, for this video, I have a challenge that I have to do, so don't judge my build, you judgmental people. Anyways, here we go. This is the challenge: sacrifice 2 survivors during endgame's collapse using Hex, no one escaped death. Complete this challenge in a single trial. That is the challenge I'm doing here, and I'm doing it with Plague, so yeah, let's actually get to the game this time. This is my first Midwich map ever as Plague, which is sad, considering I think, okay, so like I'll say, like I think I've said this before, but the reason I have like a beef with Plague when I first started playing with it, because the second game I played as Plague, I actually got a hacker. So I didn't know why I was so frustrated, because I was like, this killer's not working right. Like I'm literally vomiting in this guy's face. I'm not fast enough to catch up with this guy. This guy was speed hacking. And I felt really like dumb for not realizing that. But once he teabagged me at the exit gate, stood in my face, and I kept trying to hit him, and I wouldn't hit him. He'd be like, well, Ashley, there was that bug. No. This guy wasn't in the place for that bug. This guy was literally just like, because he also did it like in another place, but I just thought like it was Plague's like clunky hitboxing. So I was just assuming this guy's just like, huh, look, you have a terrible hitbox as Plague. No, this guy was actually hacking, and I felt stupid. And he was like subtle hacking, like he was speed hacking, and so like obviously my perception of Plague was like, wow, this killer sucks, but this killer wasn't even bad. Like it's not like Bubba where I actually am bad as Bubba, like don't get me wrong, like I'm not the best Plague player, but it's also learning with Plague. It's just like, it was so like annoying to like think like you're bad at a game when it's just a hacker. But I don't run into hackers, so I very rarely run into hackers. I ran into like, I think 6 in my 2 years in this game. So yeah, this is my build: barbecue, NOED, blood warden. I don't really use NOED in this video if you watch. But the biggest thing for tips with Plague that I give everyone, always get someone to max infection, and then once you do that, you're set, right? So I got this Yunjin to max infection, so that's all I need to do. And now I can go and wait for somebody to either A, cleanse, and then use my actual power, which is corrupt, or B, I could just like chill. This is what I was gonna do, right? And I always run the Apple add-on. Sorry, I'm coughing. Because you want to have 2 pools. You want to start with 2, just in case they don't cleanse. You have something to like help you. Because sometimes survivors don't cleanse, and that's when you're kind of screwed. Oh goodness gracious. And then there, I got that that Jane. She's infected to the maximum, so that helps. And these survivors cleanse, so what do I know? I can be as aggressive as possible with this build. And I can at least... Dude, me with the Veltine, oh my gosh. Respect pallets. I didn't hit it, really? There we go. Oh dude, drink more, yes. Since I know these survivors are gonna cleanse, I'm just gonna whip my butt. Like, I'm just gonna keep drinking from fountains. Because that's clearly their weakness, right? He thinks he can infinitely loop me right there. Plague, you really can. You could loop Legion there infinitely. I know, because somebody who played this game as longer than me was telling me that, and that's if you don't break the door. And even then, like, that's still a long time. So like, you still get your bow up. Legion just can't do anything right though, so you know, the Legions try. Oh yeah, Jim, you beautiful fool. And my Plague MMR is okay. It was higher, and I probably will do a video on that later. I'll show you my higher Plague game. I threw up on her just for the points. It wasn't even for like anything significant. I am P3 in Plague. I think this video was my last Plague game before I P3'd her. So I don't really have any good perks on her. I mean, I didn't, but like... No. I go for the Jane, she's injured. They're all injured. You could hit there if you're lucky. Blight on this map is actually nuts, but Plague is okay. She's gonna keep using that. See, that's how you use it, but she is screwed because she blocked herself off on the wrong hits. I don't know why I can hit that. I'm not gonna mind doing that, and she can't go through that phase, so she's really screwed now. But yeah, now she's on the good side. Yeah, if you're looping that, always try to like loop on the other side. But now she's double screwed because now she has nowhere to loop, she's stuck. And that's the good thing about this map. This map's like one of the more balanced maps in the game. I actually think this is the most, this is the one map, I think, right? This is the one license map they can't legally change. And it's fine. I don't think this map ever needs to change, and I hope it never changes, because this map's perfect. But I can't wait to run like a meta Plague build, because I've never been able to do that, because I didn't get all the good perks, but now that I like have her P3'd almost, I'll be able to actually get good perks on her. Maybe I'll do a Plague guide, but I feel like Ozdarva has like the best Plague guide. Like, why would I need to do a good Plague guide if you can, you know? And like, I'd rather leave it to like other people who are like hardcore Plague mains, because I'm more of a Blight main, but I'm not gonna do Blight guide, because I like Lilith. I think his Blight guide's really good. Plague's a really complicated killer, but if you can get the general premise of what to do down, you're set. But the best add-ons for her are Apple add-ons. Never, like, I don't care about the other add-ons. Especially because she's getting a buff soon. So, like, very soon. Like, 4 or 5 days from now soon. Plague's gonna be brutally nuts, and it's gonna be so fun to watch. It's gonna be fun for me, because she's my second main, as of right now. I usually change my second mains, but she is my second main. This build is weird, man. Is this Adam? I can't see. My graphics card? I'm really bad at aiming, but you won't have to worry about that soon. But I have bad hearing, and Plague's a little bit too loud for me. So it's hard for me to hear things. And like, you'll see, like, I don't struggle with it too much, like right now. Can I M1 him now? He doesn't have Dead Hard. If he had Dead Hard, then I would have not M1 him. But like, look at this. The cleansing really killed their butts right here. Every time they cleanse, that absolutely like hurts them more than they realize. But not enough survivors know how to play against Plague, right? So like, a lot of them were struggling. Look how many fountains I have. Like, if they kept, like, that's why they say don't cleanse against Plague. There was a video. It was on Zarva's 100 win streaks with Plague. I kind of want him to do gens here for that NOED challenge, but it's a video. Within 45 seconds, the whole team went down because one person cleansed. Like, that's just how insane. If you don't know how to play Plague. That was not a good shot. She's still 4.6, right, when she holds it? Or is she 4.4? I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's so weird because I'm so used to running Infectious Fright on her. I don't really use it on her, you know? Like, I have Infectious Fright on her, but I don't use it. So, like, I don't get why I still use it. Like, I feel like Ruin, Undying would be better on her. Starva's build was Retribution, Ruin, Undying, and Discordance. And Discordance is my favorite perk on Plague. because it's quickest way to get 2 people sick. That's how I see it. And yeah, I think that's a very good perk. I'd run Pop Barbecue Discordance, but I don't run Barbecue because it's strong. I run Barbecue because it gives me bug points. And like Barbecue is like actually not that great of a perk. And if you're like most people, I don't even pay attention like 10% of the time that I use Barbecue. Like I use Barbecue just for blood points. Like it's actually not that good. And people will say nerf Barbecue, and I'm like, wait a second. Like it's not even a good perk, you know? There's Bill somewhere, but I can't. Like, I couldn't hear him when I was playing the game. Like, I can hear him a little bit. It's actually probably my biggest pet peeve with Glaive is, like, when you're in Corrupt, it's so hard to hear things. Because it's like, she's whispering so loud. They're whispering so loud, so, like, it's hard. Yeah! She's gonna still use that window, isn't she? Don't do it. It's not worth it, dude. Well, she has nowhere else to loop, you know? I mean, I guess she does. The Steam was okay. But, yeah, I don't think enough people know that you don't cleanse against Plague, but Plague's, like, strength soon will be a little bit stronger than Oni. She's weaker than Oni right now, but she's still to me, like, an A-tier killer. She's not as, like, good as Huntress, you know, or, like, Oni. But she's still good, like, that's how I see her, so, like, I like her, she's, like, a fun, she's not an M1 killer, right, like, she's a good killer, like, that's what I need, because I always, like, here's the thing, like, I get, like, a challenge, like, I'll play Blight only, and then I get a challenge where I have to play an M1 killer, and I get my butt whooped, every time, so, like, I always try to, like, have a one killer that isn't, like, super, like, crazy with their power. That's like mainly Nurse and expecting to play Bubba good. Dude, I thought this shot would be so dope if I got it. No, I didn't get it. But no, Midwich is so good. I actually really like playing on Midwich. I like most killers on Midwich, except, well, I don't like Legion on any map. Aw, dude, my terrible aim. I'm a terrible Plague sometimes. Why is he looping me that way? There's no pallet there anymore. Jane threw all the pallets. Sorry, brother. Sorry, bro. No pallets for you. Oh, dude, I wish all maps were like this. If all maps were as good as this map, like if all maps in this game were as balanced as Midwich, this game would be like so fun. Cause like that's the thing is like not like they don't even have to be this balanced. Like Midwich is probably like literally the most balanced map in this game. To the Atom. I almost didn't see him. I remember this. I got so annoyed. Yeah, I guess it didn't register that I hit him even though he like yelled, so. Adam has a weird hitbox. Yes, he does. I was in denial he went that way. Yeah, he did go that way. Okay. Okay. Adam. But was I stalling this game a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. Guilty as charged. I could have killed them quicker, maybe. I could have killed the Adam quicker here, but you know, sometimes life just decides that you want to do your NOED challenge. Yeah, he had adrenaline. This Ridger. Sometimes you just want to get your challenge done, you know? I have tier 3 NOED and I never use it. This is the first time I use NOED on Plague. Since I've played, like, the first game I played is Plague, I think, that I got a 4K. I think I did use NOED. The first 4K ever is Plague, I could use NOED. But aside from that, not really. Yeah, this was a full endgame build that I don't normally bring on Plague. I love how I could have just M1'd them. I didn't want these survivors to know that I had NOED. But... Dude, the timing. I wasn't even playing, I wasn't thinking about Blood Ward. Every time I have Blood Warden, I forget that I have it. It's so bad. It's so sad. I remember that I have NOED, and then I get to Blood Warden, and I'm like, oh, dude. Yeah, hey, I got my challenge done. Thank goodness. Yeah. Actually recording this video, I have the hey, 4K is Blake. Mommy. Will I ever do his win streak with MMR? No. I'm good. Unless like a win streak's like a 2K. Now, did they bring Mambo Jambo? Well, no, I don't know, but I got a Merciless, so I'm okay with that. They did. Ooh, prove that self. Borrow time, dead hard. We're gonna live forever. Yes.